Okay, so I'm really sick. But I'm gonna post you a video really quick because we didn't get to talk last night, and because I'm going to a horse show. Hey, my room is way too freaking dark. I don't think that really did anything. So I'm gonna make this for you while I am packing my bin. Okay, so last night was really fun. I went to a Special Olympics basketball game, and then I got a text from Kelly, which someone was there, you know who, and I'm gonna just save that to tell you in person because it's honestly not even worth it anymore. So yeah, I need to like figure out what I need to keep in this bin. I'm using my tie-dye pad. Okay, so we did that, and then Kelly texted me and she was like, me, you, Kevin, Jenna, Tess, Devil Inside, like the movie, at whatchamacallit, the Devil Inside, 11:20 movie, be there, you're going, I don't care what you say. And I was like, well, okay then. So I was like, hey mom, I'm going to the movies, and she's like, what? Absolutely not. Blah, 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 you have all this stuff. And I was like, I'm going. So we went to the show, or not the show, whoa, we showed up at the movie theater, and then they proceeded to tell us that you either have to be 17 or you have to have a legal guardian over the age of 25. And Kelly's brother's 21, and then Jenna's 20, who's his girlfriend. So we couldn't even get in with freaking them. And I was like, WTF is this? Like, fuck. So, my girth is so dirty. So then we just ended up going to Buffalo Wild Wings, which was next door. And so we did that. My bin is so empty because I don't have a bunch of Polar Wraps and bridles and stuff in it. Yeah, so we did that. And then we all got a bunch of food and shit. And then we went to go sorry, I was looking online. We went to go to McDonald's because Tess wanted like a coffee thing or whatever. So we're driving McDonald's, and then all of a sudden, after we leave McDonald's, after we had already gotten our food and everything, Tess proceeds to go, oh man, we should have gone unicorning. And me and Kelly just look at each other like, fuck is unicorning? Like, are we gonna die or is like something gonna happen? And you go through, okay, you pull up to a McDonald's drive-thru, and you then look at the driver, or look at the place, like you order a small cone, and then you, whatchamacallit, after you like pay or whatever, you go to get the cone, and while the person's still like looking at you, you ask them if they believe in unicorns, and depending on what their reaction is going to be, well, you still do it no matter what. You take the cone and smash it to the top of your head and shout, believe, while the like person driving drives off. Because we had like Jenna in the front seat, or Jenna driving, Kelly in the front seat, and then me and Tess in the back seats. And we were all sitting there, and Tess is like, well, what if I like pee my pants? Like, when it's all on video too, so that makes it like 200 times better because it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But so we're just sitting there, and so Tess, we actually do it. We're going through the drive-thru. Well, first we went to the one where we got our coffees and forgot about it, so we didn't do it there. And then we went to another one, and that drive-thru was closed, so we had to drive to another McDonald's. They're all like a half an hour away from each other. So it's like 2:30 in the morning, and we're all sitting there like about to like shove an ice cream cone in our face. And we go through one, and we order the cones or whatever. And then Tess is like the main one that did it because I just wanted an ice cream cone. So Tess did it. She like went up to the lady, or like drove past, and the lady was like staring at her, and Tess was like, do you believe in unicorns? And then the lady kind of just like was like gonna answer it for real. And we didn't mean for it. She was like sitting there, and she was like, uh, and Tess is like, believe, and smashed it to her head and drove off. So the lady is like dying, sitting at like the freaking drive-thru, and we're like, we just made someone's life. Me and Kelly are about to pee our pants. Like Kelly literally like started peeing on Jenna's car seats, and Jenna was like, I don't really care what happens, just do whatever. And me and Kelly are like, girl, we're gonna ruin your car for freaking like ice cream. And so we were driving off, and after Tess smashed it to her head, she was screaming, it's cold, it's cold, it's cold. So it's like stuck to her head, and she has the worst brain freeze ever. Text message. Lily, should I bring my... She wanted to know if she's going to bring her vest to the show, if you want. Anyways, so she's screaming, like, bloody murder, hardcore bloody murder, that it, what do you call it? That her face is, like, freezing, and it's whatever. So she takes the cone, rolls down the window, chucks it out of the window. This is all on video, too. So I'm, like, dying in the backseat, and I couldn't breathe. I felt like someone was sitting on me. And my chest was, like, I felt like I was having, like, a knife, like, pushing it, and then keep pulling in and out, so it, like, killed everything. I seriously do not know what the hell was going on, but I was dying. Like, literally, it was the funniest thing I've ever done in my entire life. Then we got back home, and Kelly's dad is staring straight at us, and Jenna's like, crap, I'm gonna get in trouble for having guys out past curfew, like, all this stuff. He didn't really care, but he was just like, because he texted Kelly and was like, where are you? And Kelly's like, McDonald's with Jenna, ... And he was like, get home now. And Kelly's like, we'll be home soon, even though we hadn't even gotten to the McDonald's yet. So it was really funny. And then I slept over at Kelly's this morning. Well, last night. Technically this morning. Because we got back to our house at like 3. And then played Just Dance for an hour or 2. And then watched 2 movies. And then talked. So I went to bed at like 5, 6. No, it's probably closer to 6. And Susan picked me up at 7:30 because I had to come home, pack, shower, whatever. Okay. Well, okay. I'm going to go now. I have finals this week. Okay, yeah, I think that's about it. But I hope you have an amazing weekend. And I heard, because A texted me, freaking out, and apparently they're selling Diz. So I don't really know, because I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, like, what, do you know, like, why, or any, like, thing further than that? And she was like, she like, responded. I'll see if I still have it. Help if I can find my phone. She texted me saying, what, he didn't fucking kill a kid, he's just been perfectly fine, they're just assholes. And then she couldn't talk, so she asked me to get online, but I couldn't get online because I was out at the movies and driving around. Okay, so this one's long. I'll put a song down there, probably whatever one's on right now. But, okay, have a good weekend, don't die, and you should get your package by, like, Tuesday, because Mom said they don't ship on, like, weekends, because it's, like, 2-day air, or whatever. So, Monday. It'll go out on Monday. You should get it about Tuesday or Wednesday. Okay. I love you very much, and I will talk to you later.